नभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यम् तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। अध्याय 18 श्लोक 17 यस्य नाहङ्कृतो भावो बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि स इमान् लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते। Let us continue the Bhashya. Avikriyatvancha Atmanaha Shrutismati Nyaya Prasiddham Avikaryoyamuchyate Gunaireva Karmani Kriyante Sharirasthopi na karoti इत्यादि असकृत उपपादितं गीतास्वेव तावत् श्रुतिषु च ध्यायतीव लेलायतीव इत्येवमाद्यासु न्यायतश्च निरवयवम् अपरतन्त्रम् अविक्रियम् आत्मतत्त्वम् इति राजमार्गः। The Purva Pakshi raised an objection based on the word Kevala. Atmanam Kevalam. Based on this, Purva Pakshi said, Kevala Atma is Akarta. Since Kevala Atma is stated as Akarta, with the Anatmas, with the Adhisthana, etc., the Atma becomes Karta. This is implied because otherwise the word Kevalam has no significance. Therefore, the usage of the word Kevalam implies that with some other assistants, adhikarana, etc., adhisthana, etc., the Atma becomes Karta. Answering this objection, Siddhanti said that the association with the adhisthana, etc., itself is not possible. Why Atma cannot associate with the adhisthana, etc.? The hetu, the reason given is avikriyaha. Atma is avikriyaha. Atma is free from modifications, free from changes. Therefore, no actions are possible in the Atma. Avikriyatvancha atmanaha. See, previously avikriyatvat, avikriyasvabhave. Avikriyasvabhava was given as the hetu for not associating with adhisthana, etc. Now, Bhashyakara is justifying the hetu, avikriyatva of the Atma. Avikriyatvancha atmanaha. The avikriyatva of the Atma, it is stated in, it is known, it is established through Shruti Pramana, Smriti Pramana, and Nyaya. Shruti Smriti Nyaya Prasiddham. It is established with Shruti, Smriti, and Nyaya. Logic. First of all, Bhashyakara quotes the Shruti Pramana, Smriti Pramana. Generally, Shruti is quoted first, but here Bhashyakara prefers to quote Smriti Pramana because Smriti, he is commenting on the Smriti. Gita Shastra itself says, Avikaryo yamuchyate, the Atma is avikaryaha. Ayam avikaryaha uchyate. Gunaireva karmani kriyante. Karmani, all the karmas, all the actions are performed by the gunas. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, the three gunas. Here, guna implies the karyakarana sanghata, the body, mind, sense, karyakarana sanghata is meant. You can refer to guna guneshu vartante iti matvana sajjate. So this is a paraphrasing. Bhashyakara is paraphrasing that statement here. It's not a verbatim quotation. Gunaireva karmani kriyante. Sharirasthopi na karoti. Atma is not karta. Sharirasthopi. Even though he is present in the body, na karoti. He is not doing. Sharirasthopi kaunteya na karoti na lipyate. Iti ityadi. Asakrit, not just once, many times. Sakrit means once. Asakrit means more than once, means several times. Upapaditam, Gitasu eva tavat. Gitasu eva. In Bhagavad Gita itself, Asakrit upapaditam. It is established, it is explained more than once, several times. Tavat, first of all, it is told in Gita Shastra itself. Shrutishu cha, and the same avikriyatva of the Atma is told in Shruti also, in the Upanishad also. Dhyayativa lelayativa ityeva madhyasu. Dhyayativa lelayativa. Atma as though thinks. Dhyayati iva, as though thinks. Means really there is no thought process in the Atma. The thought process of the buddhi, antahkarana, is superimposed on the atma. Lelayati iva, as though moves. The movement of the karyakarana sanghata is superimposed on the atma. Ityevamadhyasu shrutishu. In these shrutis also, avikriyatva is established. Also, nyayataha, even by nyaya, logics, avikriyatva is told. What is the nyaya? Niravayavam aparatantram avikriyam atmatattvam iti rajamargaha. Atma is niravayava and aparatantra. It is not dependent on anything else. So niravayavatva serves as a hetu for avikriyatva. To have any vikriya, to have any modification, it should have parts. If it does not have any part, it cannot have modification. Therefore, niravayavam serves as a hetu for avikriya. And aparatantram, it is not dependent on anything else. Absolutely independent. Since it is absolutely independent, it has no purpose to associate with anything else. Therefore, avikriyam atmatattvam iti rajamarga. It is a rajamarga, means very clear logic. Like a highway. This logic is like highway. Means no jams, no traffic jam. Very clear. Yeah. Let us continue. Vikriyavattvabhyupagame api. Vikriyavatva abhyupagame api. Atmanaha स्वकीया एव विक्रिया स्वस्य भवितुमर्हति न अधिष्ठानादीनां कर्माणि आत्मकर्तृकाणि स्युः न हि परस्य कर्म परेण अकृतम् आगन्तुम् अर्हति यत्तु अविद्यया गमितं न तस्य तत् न तत्तस्य यथा रजतत्वं न शुक्तिकायाः यथा वा तलमलवत्वं तलमलिनत्वं मलिनत्वम is also okay. Malavatvam is also fine. Talamalavatvam balaihi gamitam avidyaya na akashasya tatha adhishthānādi vikriya api तेषाम् एव इति न आत्मनः तस्माद्युक्तम् उक्तम् अहङ्कृतत्व बुद्धिलेपाभावात्. What is your reading? No, before that, ahankritatva. Yeah, ahankritatva buddhilepabhavat vidwan na hanti na nibadhyate iti. So, Purvapakshi is trying to say that the action is possible on account of the association with adhisthana, etc. On account of the association with the adhisthana, etc., Atma can get kartrutva. No, Siddhanti says, even if you want to say on account of adhisthana, etc., the Atma becomes a karta. Vikriyavatva abhyupagame api atmanaha. Even if you accept the vikriya of the adhisthana, etc., and on account of the vikriya of the adhisthana, etc., you accept the vikriya of the Atma. Even then, there is a problem. What? Atmanah swakiya eva vikriya swasya bhavitum arhati. The vikriya of the Atma itself, in its own nature, can be mentioned as that of Atma. Atmanah swakiya eva vikriya. Atma's own modification, Atmanah swasya bhavitum arhati, can be understood as its own. The vikriya of the adhisthana, etc., cannot belong to the Atma. Na adhishtanadinam karmani. The karmas of the adhisthana, etc., atmakartrikani nasyu. They do not become atmakartrika. They cannot belong to Atma. Because nahi parasya karma parena akritam agantum arhati. Parasya karma, karma of something else. Let us say karma of X. The first para is X. The karma of X, parena akritam, which is not done by Y. Y is not doing karma. Only X is doing karma. Therefore, it cannot belong to Y and it cannot come to Y. So, parasya karma, parena akritam, not performed by Y, agantum na arhati, it cannot come to Y. Karma of one cannot be transferred to the other. Yattu avidyayagamitam na tat tasya. But sometimes, on account of avidya, on account of ignorance, the karma of one is superimposed on the other. For example, the movement of the cloud is superimposed on the moon on account of avidya, on account of ignorance. Now Bhashyakara says, Yattu avidyayagamitam, the karma which is transferred on account of ignorance, karma that is transferred from one to another on account of ajnana, ignorance, it does not belong to that. If X has done something, on account of ignorance, you think it is done by Y. It does not really belong to Y. It really belongs to X only. In the same manner, the karmas are done by adhisthana, etc. On account of avidya, we superimpose it on the Atma. Therefore, it does not really belong to the Atma. Yatha, for example, Rajatatvam na shuktikaya. Shuktikayam Rajatatvam avidyayagamitam. The Rajatatva, the uh, silverness, Rajatatva, is avidyayagamitam. It is superimposed by avidya on Shuktika, on the shell. It does not really belong to the shell. Yathava, he gives another example also. बालैः गमितं बालैः अविद्यया गमितं तलमलवत्वं न आकाशस्य. Akasha, Akasha seems to have a tala, a surface, a bottom is called tala. It seems to have a surface, just like a vessel. When the children look into the sky, sometimes they may imagine, they may think that the sky is like a downwards, a vessel turned downwards, like a big vessel. And it has mala, it is impure, some patches are there in the vessel. So sky is like a big vessel turned downwards with some patches here and there. The clouds look like the patches. So balaihi, by the children, by the ignorant ones. Talamalavatvam avidyayagamitam, on account of avidya, on account of ignorance, they superimpose tala mala, talamalavatvam or talamalinatvam. It does not belong to the Akasha. Akasha does not have a tala, it does not have a bottom surface, and it does not have impurity also. It does not have patches also. Tatha, in the same manner, adhishthanadi vikriya api tesham eva iti na atmanaha. Therefore, even the vikriya, the modifications, the actions that belong to adhishthana, etc., tesham eva, they belong to the adhishthana alone, adhishthana, etc., alone, na atmanaha, They do not belong to the Atma. Tasmat, therefore, yuktam uktam, the statement of Bhagavan is very correct, proper. Ahankritatva buddhilepa bhava, since the jnani does not have the lepa, the taint of ahankritatva buddhi. I am the doer identification. Therefore, vidwan na hanti na nibadhyate iti. Vidwan, a jnani, na hanti, does not kill, na nibadhyate, and he is not bound, iti. This is very logical, yukta mukta. It is logically said, appropriately said. नायं हन्ति न हन्यते इति प्रतिज्ञाय न जायते इत्यादि हेतुवचनेन अविक्रियत्वम् आत्मनः उक्त्वा वेदाविनाशिनम् इति विदुषः कर्माधिकारनिवृत्तिं शास्त्रार्थपिण्डीकरणाय विद्वान् हन्ति। ओ शास्त्रादौ ओके संक्षेपतः उक्त्वा मध्ये प्रसारिताञ्च तत्र तत्र प्रसङ्गं कृत्वा इह उपसंहरति शास्त्रार्थपिण्डीकरणाय विद्वान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते इति। So now Bhagavan Bhashyakara reminds us that this idea has been told in the beginning of the Gita itself. Where it has been told in Adhyaya 2. If you look at 219, 220 and 221, 19, 20, 21, these three shlokas of Adhyaya 2. Nayam hanti na hanyate iti pratajnaya. This is pratijna. Ayam atma, this atma na hanti, he does not kill, and na hanyate, he does not get killed also. This is pratijna vakya. Pratijna means an opening statement. You make a statement of what you are going to explain. Then it is justified with the hetu. न जायते इत्यादि हेतुवचनेन अविक्रियत्वम् आत्मनः उक्त्वा न जायते etc. हेतुवचनेन, in the form of the statement of a hetu, reason, आत्मनः अविक्रियत्वम् उक्त्वा, Bhagavan stated the avikriyatva of the Atma. Avikriyatva is stated as the hetu. So, nayam hanti na hanyate implies Atma is free from karma. Why Atma does not have karma? Avikriyatvat. And the avikriyatva is told as na jayate, etc. And then in shloka 21, it is concluded Veda vinashinam nityam, etc. Iti vidushaha karmadhikara nivrittim. A jnani is free from karmadhikara. A jnani is not entitled to do karma. Jnani is free from the entitlement to do karma. It was Shastradu. In the beginning of the Shastra, it was told in brief, Sankshepataha Uktva. So, Veda Vinashinam is a Nigamana, conclusion. There it was told in brief in the beginning of chapter 2, in the beginning of the teaching of Gita. And Madhye, in between also, like in Adhyaya 3, etc. also. Tatra tatra, here and there, in almost all chapters, prasangam kritva, finding a context. Bhagavan finds a context here and there. And prasaritam, it is explained, it is elaborated. Madhye cha tatra tatra prasangam kritva prasaritam. It is explained here and there by making a context. Iha upasamharati shastrartha pindikaranaya. Iha, in this chapter, in chapter 18, shastrartha pindikaranaya, in order to sum up the teaching of Gita Shastra. Vidvan hanti na nibadhyate iti upasamharati. Bhagavan concludes it once again. So this is upasamhara of what began in Adhyaya 2. Nayam hanti na hanyate iti. Evam cha sati देहभृत्वाभिमानानुपपत्तौ अविद्याकृत अशेषकर्मसन्न्यासोपपत्तेः सन्न्यासिनाम् अनिष्टादि त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं न भवति इति उपपन्नम्. So now Bhashyakara connects this sloka as a hetu for as an earlier shloka. Anishtamishtam mishrancha trividham karmana phalam bhavatyattyaginam pretya natu sannyasinam kvachit. There, sannyasinam karmana phalam na bhavati. A sannyasi does not have karma phala. This was told. This sloka serves as a hetu for that statement. Why sannyasi does not have karma phala? Because nayam hanti na hanyate. In reality, he is not even doing the karma. He is free from kartrutva and bhoktrutva. Evam cha sati. When it is so, when this is the meaning of this shloka, dehabhritvabhimana anupapattau, when there is no dehabhritva abhimana, when a jnani does not have the identification of with the body, then avidyakrita ashesha karma sannyasa upapattau, then ashesha karma sannyasa becomes possible. Giving up of all the karma is possible because the karma is avidyakrita. The karma is caused by avidya. Avidyakrita ashesha karma. So, avidyakrita qualifies ashesha karma. Avidyakrita does not qualify sannyasa. Avidyakritam ashesha karma. Upapattau. Satasya sannyasa. The sannyasa of the ashesha karma, which is caused by avidya, is possible when there is no dehabhimana. Therefore, sannyasina, the sannyasis, the jnanis, they do not have the three types of karma phala. Trividham karmanah phalam, anishtadi, anishta, ishta, and nisha. These three karma phala, they do not exist for a sannyasi. Sannyasinam na bhavati iti upapannam. This is proper, this is tenable. This shloka serves as a hetu. Tad viparyayacha itaresham bhavati ityetaccha apariharyam iti eshaha Gita shastrasya arthaha upasamhritaha tad viparyayacha, on account of being the contrary. Means the other people, itaresha, the other people, means people other than jnanis. Tad viparyayat, since they are the opposite, meaning they have identification with the body. Therefore, bhavati, bhavati means trividham karmanah phalam bhavati. They get the three types of result of action. Ityetaccha apariharyam. This is apariharya. This cannot be solved. This cannot be otherwise. An ajnani gets the result of karma. This cannot be reversed. As long as he is ajnani, invariably he will get the result of the karma. Iti eshaha Gita shastrasya arthaha. This is an important teaching of Gita Shastra. This artha, this vision, this teaching of Gita Shastra that an ajnani has karma and karma phala, whereas a jnani is free from karma and karma phala. This vision, this purport of Gita Shastra, this aspect of teaching of Gita Shastra is upasamhritaha, is concluded with this shloka. स एषः सर्ववेदार्थ स एषः सर्ववेदार्थसारः निपुणमतिभिः पंडितैः विचार्य प्रतिपत्तव्यः इति तत्र तत्र प्रकरण विभागेन दर्शितः अस्माभिः शास्त्रन्यायानुसारेण. Bhagavan Bhashyakara is emphasizing on this vision conveyed by Bhagavad Gita, because there is a lot of confusion regarding this. Especially during Shankaracharya's time, there was a lot of confusion because many people thought even a jnani has karma. Jnana karma samuchaya was taught as the teaching of Bhagavad Gita by some people. Therefore, Bhashyakara emphasizes on this distinction between a jnani and an ajnani. Sa eshaha, eshaha means what is explained here. Sarva Vedartha Saraha. This is the essence of the teaching of entire Veda. The Atma is free from karma. Therefore, if you know the Atma, you are free from karma. You are free from the bondage of karma. This is the central teaching of Vedas. This is where all the teachings of the Vedas culminate. Therefore, it is the essence of all the Vedas. Nipunamatibihi panditaihi. This should be understood properly by the panditas, by the wise men who are nipunamati, who have a skilled intellect, a capable intellect, who are blessed with intellectual acumen, vicharya, through proper analysis, pratipattavyaha. This vision should be understood clearly. Iti. With this intention, Bhashyakara discusses this point here and there. Tatra tatra, here and there, while explaining Bhagavad Gita, prakarana vibhagena, by distinguishing the prakaranas, Bhashyakara has distinguished the prakaranas. He has clearly stated which shloka is meant for a karmi, And which shloka is talking about a jnani? Prakarana vibhage, by distinguishing, categorizing the topics. Asmabhihi शास्त्रन्यायानुसारेण दर्शितः. It has been shown, pointed out by us. Us refers to Shankaracharya as well as all the other acharyas in the tradition. Shankaracharya presents himself as a representative of the Guru Parampara. Therefore, he uses plural, asmabhihi, by us. Shastranyayānusārena, in accordance with Shastra and Nyaya. Shastra referring to Upanishad and Nyaya, the logics. Anusarena, in accordance with the Shastra and Nyaya, we have shown this clearly so that a wise man can understand this point. Shloka 18. ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं परिज्ञाता त्रिविधा कर्म चोदना करणं कर्म कर्तेति त्रिविधः कर्म संग्रहः. Now, with another prakriya, through another prakriya, another methodology, Bhagavan shows that all the factors responsible for karma are anatma. Atma is not involved in karma. The author sums up the factors related to karma into two categories. First is karma chodana, another is karma sangraha. Karma chodana means the agents that impel a karma, the agents that initiate a karma. Karma pravartaka, that which impels one to do a karma, is called karma chodana. Chuda prerane dhat, that which impels. Karma, the motivating factor. It is not directly involved with the karma, but it initiates the karma. Second one is karma sangraha. Karma sangraha means the most important factors in karma. The three most important factors in karma, in which any karma resides, any karma depends on these three factors. Mainly, it is called karma sangraha. See, three karma chodana, trividha karma chodana. There are three types of karma chodana. What are they? Jnanam, Jneyam, and Parijnata. Jnanam. Jnana refers to Vritti Jnana. Karana Vyutpatti. Bhashyakara takes a Jnana as Karana Vyutpatti. Jnayate anena iti Jnanam. Through which you know something is called Jnana. Here it refers to Vritti Jnana, the Vritti in the Antahkarana, because we know everything through Vrittis in the Antahkarana. Then Jneyam, object of knowledge. Jnatavyam is called Jneyam, any object of knowledge. And Parijnata, the knower, Parijnata, the Pramata. Who is the Pramata? The Atma with the Upadhi. Upahita Atma, Sopadhika Atma is Parijnata. Trividha Karma Chodana. These three are Karma Chodana. Means when these three are there and they come together, any karma gets initiated. I am a knower and there is a object of knowledge and I have a vritti, a jnana. When these three come together, it leads to a karma. So I am a jnata, a pramata. So there is a thought and there is an object. Then I want to get that object. I will start doing some work. They say, Jnanajanya bhaved ichha. Ichhajanya kritir bhaved. Jnana leads to ichha. When there is a jnana, it leads to ichha. I have the knowledge of a smartphone, new model of smartphone. Then there is an ichha, a desire. I want to get this new model or smartphone. And then ichhajanya kritir bhavet. Then I will get into an action. I get into action mode. I order the smartphone. So that is karma. So trividha karma chodana. Then karma sangraha. What are the three karma sangraha? Karanam karma karta iti trividha karma sangraha. Karanam, the instrument of action. Karta, the doer of an action. Doer means the Upahita Atma is the doer. Atma with Karyakarana Upadhi is Karta. And then Karma, object. Iti, in this manner, Trividhaha Karma Sangraha. These three are Karma Sangraha. The three important locuses of karma. The three factors in which you can sum up any karma is called karma sangraha. Any action can be summed up in these three. If you mention these three, you get an idea of what karma it is. So the implication is these are responsible for karma. Atma is free from karma. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ